I wanted to come to you guys and really come in a different setting a little bit. This is a little bit more personal, a little bit more transparent, a little bit more vulnerable. I want to talk to you guys about my struggles with weight. So by the title of this video, you kind of know where I'm at. Oh, Jesus. So since I've started traveling, I have gained 30 pounds, if not more. If not more. I've always had a struggle with weight, and I think it's a pretty common narrative. You know, long time struggle, temporarily effective, ineffective solutions, hopelessness, anxiety, stress, depression, frustration, and here comes the comfort eating. Here comes the convenience eating. You're tired. You're over it. The cycle continues. I mean, it's a pretty common narrative with, you know, add or subtract different variables. So here I am. I'm not using travel nursing as an excuse. It's just a part of the reason why I am where I am. I mean, it's pretty obvious how weight gain could happen as a traveler. You're in different places. You're not really in your own space. If you were someone who cooked, you know, you're bouncing around from place to place. You don't always have the materials and the things that you're used to in your area. So you may not cook for yourself the way you used to. Or it could just be the newness of everything, the anxiety of your new situation, your new space has you convenience eating, and so you're just eating. Or it's just like you're exploring and you're going to these new restaurants, you're hanging out with people, your social life is booming, but your physical life is struggling. So for me, it was a combination of all of the above. And I was just eating out a lot of new places, social life, socializing, new people, new friends. Hey, let's go eat this place. Let's go hang out here. And then I was moving around so often. My first assignment, I was staying with my uncle. I didn't feel comfortable cooking in the house, so I was always eating out. And then other assignments, I was just bouncing around and bouncing around. That's where I think a part of my issue came from, was just eating out a lot. My main issue is my diet. And let me just throw this out there. My weight wouldn't be a problem. Like, I've never been a girl that's been concerned with the numbers. Because, honey, if I was 190 pounds with everything right and tight, I don't care. I will walk around being 190 pounds. But my situation is not tight. It is not right. And I don't feel good about it. One thing I've come to understand about myself is that I don't have to explain or have anyone else understand my goals. Because as soon as I say, hey, I need to lose 30 pounds, people are like, where? And it's coming from a good place. It's coming from good intentions, but it kind of deters you from the fact that you have actual goals. For me, I'm about to explain to you guys, but whatever. You know, I had a lot of problems that I felt like I needed to reverse. Fatigue, anxiety, depression, constant breakouts. I feel like I had venous insufficiency, digestive issues, like the list goes on. And I feel like the only way to combat this problem is through health reform. Like, people wanna glorify and do all this stuff to, hey, love your body, love yourself. And I think a part of loving yourself is recognizing that certain habits aren't healthy. And so that's where I'm at. I'm not knocking anybody else. My specs, if they match your specs, that's not on me. That's on you. This is my experience. This is my body, and I'm not comfortable in it. By God's grace, I've done well. My body is curvy enough to hide certain things. I dress to my weight. I dress to my size, which I recommend to all of you. And so I can get by. However, I'm not at my prime. And that's where I want to be. I want to be at my prime. At my age, I deserve to be. And, you know, I want to have kids. One day I want to be married. I need to be on 10, okay? You know what I'm saying? My body is no longer going to be my own at that point. And so I want to make sure that not only am I healthy, but that I look and feel good. And I feel like I deserve that. And I feel like I have the right to feel that way. So that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna insert a couple clips. One is my pre-travel weight, I guess. It's just from a video that I pulled a while ago, and I recognized, wow, I was skinnier. I thought I wasn't skinny enough then. We'll get into that later. But I was 160 pounds. Fast forward to a body scan that I did in June. This is how it looks. And man, I look back and I'm like, wow, I blew up. And so my my most recent weight. So this is the heaviest weight that I've ever been. And I am not proud of it. Even my weight itself is crying out for help. 911. And so this is where I'm at currently. I want to share with you guys a part of my plan to restore this health and wellness. I can't even get specific because I think it's going to be a trial and error for me. Part of it, I mean, they're just general things and things that we all know we just don't do. Major points is creating healthy diet choices. We see people drinking hot lemon water first thing in the morning, apple cider vinegar, herbal teas, things like that to rev up your metabolism and your digestive system in the morning, get things going. Moderation and clean eating. Like, we all know what's wrong for us. Pizza is never the best choice. It's never the best choice. Like, we know what choices are good, better, and best. For me, I want to understand how my body responds to things. So not only do I see a good choice, but is that a good choice for me and my body? Does my body receive it well? Because we all know that everybody is different. And so I've decided to do a food journal. And you know what? I was always that person who never thought I'd be the one to do a food journal. I'm not calorie counting, but I never thought I'd do a food journal. But I also never thought I would have to lose 30 to 40 pounds at a time. So here we are. In order to achieve things you've never had, you're gonna have to do things you've never done. And so I wanna do a food journal in order to keep track of what I'm eating, like monitor a lot of the habits that I feel like I'm like exhibiting or creating and things like that. And just, I don't know, just kind of looking back and seeing how I felt at certain points. So it's a journal. So I get to write down, hey, you know, I felt really light and really refreshed after this tea or eating this meal. I didn't feel heavy. I didn't feel sleepy. I felt energized. So like me being able to look back in retrospect, I'll be able to see the reason for a lot of my successes, problem areas, and I just think it's going to be a good thing for me to keep a record of, to document. Another point is moving my body every day. And when I say move my body, it doesn't mean heavy lifting, extreme cardio, gym, hardcore every day. No, sometimes that can just mean stretching. Sometimes that just means walking after work, a sunset walk or digestive walk, or something really simple. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy. I really want to be intentional about moving my body every single day. Another point is my mental health, because I think that is a major point behind these long-term struggles, these issues that I'm having with my appetite, with my diet, with the whole idea surrounding weight and physical appearance. And so I just want to make sure that my mental health is intact and that I am taking care of myself, not only physically but mentally, because I think that is kind of the engine to this whole situation, to driving towards health and wellness. And so I want to make sure that's on point. You know, things like journaling, not just the food journaling, but life journaling and social engagement. I think that is important too, because isolation is very dangerous, especially when you have goals and especially when you have struggles. I think social engagement is important, accountability and things like that. Those are major points. And like I said, it's not specific. Right now, I don't feel like I'm going into any extreme direction. Like I said, moderation and clean eating, I know the better choices for me, but I'm not going crazy. I'm putting salad dressing on my salad, okay? I can do that. Salad dressing, a tablespoon of ranch is not gonna make or break me, okay? At this point It's not the ranch dressing. Okay, it's not it. That's not what it is. So, yeah, I'm excited to embark upon this journey and take you guys with me. This is the first time I'm ever really inviting people on such a large scale with me. So here we go. Sorry my phone died before getting home from work. To end this video, these are my plans, these are my goals. Despite it all, I love myself and I'm hopeful. This doesn't reflect anything other than that fact. And I'm just achieving to live my best life. I think health and wellness is involved in my best life, and that's what I am going for. So that's just me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it through to the end of this video, I will be updating you guys on my schedule. I'm gonna say it again for the folks in the back, on my schedule. And yeah, hopefully you guys will stay tuned. And I guess I'll just say this to end. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Thank you very much. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video.